This is R.D. Sharma's solution VSAQ. We are taking very short answer question from chapter number 16, tangents and normals. Write the equation of the normal to the curve, this one, y equals x plus sin x cos x at x equals to pi by 2. Now this is very straightforward question. Just differentiate. You already have a point x equals to pi by 2 if you want to find out the value of y, because you need the coordinates, and you have to find out the equation of not the tangent but the normal. So let me differentiate it first. So dy by dx is going to be equal to x will be 1, sin x cos x will use the product rule. So it will be sin x, cos x is minus sin x. We have done the cos x now, so let the cos x be it and sin x is cos x. So you are getting sin square x and cos square x here, but with the negative. So it is 1 plus cos square x minus sin square x. Cos square x minus sin square x, this is your dy by dx. Now this is the slope of the tangent. At x equals to pi by 2, what will be the slope of the tangent? Just put x equals to pi by 2. So we have cos 0 as 1, cos pi by 2 is 0. Just remember this. Sin 0 is 0, sin pi by 2 is 1. So this is what you can remember. You can employ it here also. We have cos square x minus sin square x. So we have 1 plus cos square pi by 2 minus sin square pi by 2. So 1 plus, it is 0 square minus 1 square. So 1 minus 1 is going to be 0. So this dy by dx is 0. Now one more thing. See, x is equal to pi by 2. Because you want an equation for that, you need y also. If x is equal to pi by 2, you need a y also. So y is going to be equal to, I am putting x as pi by 2. It will be pi by 2 plus sin pi by 2 cos pi by 2. Now sin pi by 2 and cos pi by 2 are complementary. That means if one is 1, other is going to be 0 by default. So the one value will be 0 only if pi by 2 is left. So what are the x and y value? Pi by 2 and pi by 2. So we already have the dy by dx, but this is the dy by dx of the tangent. What will be the dy by dx or slope of the normal? When you have the tangent, just take the value of the tangent, divide and put it in the denominator with minus 1 in the numerator. That is what we have known up till now. Minus 1 by 0 it will be. So let us make the equation y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. So y minus and x1, y1 both are pi by 2. Both are pi by 2. M is what? Negative 1 by 0. Now normally we don't put it like that. It is infinite. But just for the sake of completion of this question, 0 multiplied. X minus pi by 2 is going to be equal to 0. X is equal to pi by 2. You can write it as 2x equals to pi, or you can keep it as x equals to pi by 2. That is the equation of the normal. Now this is the reference solution for you. Whatever I have told you verbally, you have to write it. Find the coordinates of the point on the curve y square equals 3 minus 4x, where the tangent is parallel to the line, this one. So this is the line, and let us find out the slope first, and we have to find out the coordinates. Please remember x and y we have to find out. So let us compare this with y equals to mx plus c, which is the standard equation. When you have a slope and an intercept, when we compare it with this m is going to be negative 2. M is negative 2. It's not 2, negative 2. I'll just change it. Now differentiate this one to y. dy by dx is going to be equal to 3 is going to be 0. It will be negative 4. So dy by dx, divide both sides by 2. Dy by dx is going to be equal to negative 2 divided by y. So this is the dy by dx, or the slope of the tangent. Now you already have the slope of the line which is parallel to this, so you can just equate this. Minus 2 equals minus 2 equals minus 2 by y. I have told you m is negative 2. So just put it as negative, make this one as positive. So you will get y is equal to plus 1. Now you have the value of y. Let us find out the value of x. Just put this y equals to 1 in the original equation. It's going to be this 3 minus 2. X is going to be equal to, this is 3 minus 1 actually. So x is 2 by 4, 1 by 2. So the coordinates which are being asked in the question, x is half, y is a 1. This is your answer. Now how to do this? This is the way you have to write. So this is the whole solution which you can follow and do it by yourself. Try it. You can do it by yourself, right? This is a very simple question. Write the equation of the tangent to the curve, this one, at the point where it crosses the y-axis. So let me show you this diagrammatically first, what they are asking. There is a line which is intersecting y-axis somewhere. We don't know the point as of now. Let us call it as, see, on y-axis x is equal to 0, and on x-axis y is equal to 0. So at the point where it is intersecting the y-axis, the x has to be 0. Y can be any value, we will just find it out. But x has to be 0. So it will be 0 some y, right? Now this y will be what? Because x is already given. X is 0. So when you put x as 0, you'll get y. So 0 square minus 0 plus 2. This gives you y as 2. So the point of intersection of this line with the y-axis is 0, 2. So now we have the point. For the equation of the tangent, we need a point and the slope. So dy by dx is what? Just differentiate it, 2x minus 1, and you already have the value of x and y. X is 0, y is 2. Put it here, 2 into 0 minus 1. So that is negative 1. dy by dx is negative 1. Now formulate the equation. It is going to be y minus y1 equal to mx minus x1. That is what we are being doing up till now. And this is the standard equation. Negative 1 is the slope, 0 and 2 and x and y. So the final equation will be x plus y minus 2 equals to 0. So this is the reference solution you can follow. As I said, this exercise have very similar and simple questions. Write the angle between the curves, these two curves at the point 1 and 2. See, there is no angle between curves. How can you find it out? The only way to find out the angle between curves is to make the tangent at the intersection point. So this angle between these two tangent is what? So this point of intersection 1, 2, we already have it. So you don't have to solve it. Or if you want to solve it, you are being provided 1, 2. So let us find out the m1 and m2 first, because we are interested in the angle between them. Tan theta, that is the angle between two lines, is given by the slope of two lines m1 and m2 considered. m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. You just have to differentiate it. After differentiating, you already have the value as 1 and 2. And that is x and y. So differentiate it now. I'm differentiating the first equation. 2y divided by dx is going to be equal to 4. The second one is 2x equals 2 dy by dx. The first one will give you dy by dx as 2 to the 4. It's going to be 2 by y. The second one, dy by dx, is going to be equal to 2 gets cancelled. You have x, so you have 1, 2 as the point, which is already given in the question. Now just replace x and y by 1 and 2 in both of these dy by dx's. So you have 2 by 2, that is 1. This dy by dx, this is m2. So this is going to be x is 1. Now we have this m1 minus m2, 1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus m1 m2, that is 1 into 1. It doesn't matter because the numerator is going to be 0 anyways. So tan theta is 0. But at what angle theta, the tan theta is 0? It's 0. Tan 0 is 0. Sin 0 is 0. Cos 0 is 1. So theta is 0 is the answer. So this is the reference solution for you if you want to do it. And please remember, tan theta will always be under the absolute sign. Write the angle between the curves. So there are two curves at their point of intersections. So let us find out the point of intersection, find out the dy by dx, that is m1 and m2, and to find out the angle between them using the tan theta formula. At the point of intersection, so first we have to find out the intersection point. What will be the point of intersection? Let us solve it. Y is e raised minus x, y is e raised x. So I am just taking y equals e raised minus x from the first equation, putting it in the second equation. So y equals e raised minus x will be put in the second equation. E raised minus x will be equal to e raised x. You can write it as e raised x because e raised minus x is 1 by e raised x. This goes on the right, e raised 2x it will be, because the power are added if the base is same. So anything, see, 1 comes only when anything has the power of 0. Anything raised to 0 will always be 1. That has to be understood. So whatever you do, anything with raised to 0 is 1. So e raised 2x is 1. That means by the analogy and by the previous experience, we have 2x is equal to 0. Sorry, 2x is equal to 0, right? So when 2x is equal to 0, that definitely means 2 cannot be 0, 2 is 2. So x is 0. So x is 0 here. Now just put it in any of the equation when x is equal to 0. So if you put e raised 0, and as I said, anything to the raised 0 is a 1. So y is 1. X and y points are 0 and 1. These are the coordinate points for you, but the angle has to be found out. And first we have to differentiate these two. We'll call it as m1 dy by dx. The second one we'll call it as dy by dx again, and we'll call it as m2. So e raised minus x differentiation is e raised minus x, and differentiation of negative x is minus 1. Here it will be simple. There will be no negative, so e raised x is e raised x only. Now what the second thing is, m1 into m2 is what? Just multiply these two. Minus e raised minus x into e raised x. What do you get? You can write it as e raised x in the denominator. You can cancel this out. It is negative 1. So m1 into m2 is minus 1. So I'm just saying that the angle between them is 90 degree. When the angle is between two lines are 90 degree, we can say theta is equal to pi by 2. Theta is pi by 2. So that is the point of intersection. These are orthogonal. So this is the complete reference for you, so that you can do it by yourself later in the later discussions. Write the slope of the normal to the curve, this one, at the point 3 and 1 by 3. So please remember it's normal, not tangent. So it's very straightforward. dy by dx can be computed 1 by x, as you know, it is already, we have done the differentiation minus 1 by x square. And this is the slope. This is the tangent slope. And what is the normal slope? It will be -1 divided by the slope of the tangent. That we already know. So it's going to go, this x square is going to go up. But what is x square? X is 3, y is 1 by 3. So 3 square is 9. So what will be the slope? It's 9. Don't have to do anything. This is the answer. So this is how you are going to solve it. You have to write everything, because I can give you solution in 10-20 seconds. But write the coordinates of the point at which the tangent to the curve, this one, is parallel to this line. So this is simply m. I can see it is 3. I have equated it with y equals to mx plus 3. M is going to be equal to 3. So the slope is known now. But we have to find out the coordinates. So dy by dx will find out. What will be dy by dx? It is 4x minus 1. Now this slope and this slope is equal. So equate this. 4x minus 1 equal to 3. 4x will be equal to 4. X is equal to 1. Now this x is equal to 1 is already known. We need to find out the coordinates. This x equals to 1 can be placed in this equation. So it will be 2 into 1 square minus 1 plus 1, that is going to be equal to 2 only. Y equals to 2. So what are the coordinates? X is 1, y is 2. That is the answer. Coordinates is asked. So this is the reference solution for you. You can just follow this. Write the equation of the normal to the curve y equals to cos x at 0, 1. First we'll find out the tangent, then we can go about the normal. Y is equal to cos x, dy by dx will be equal to cos x is minus sin x. Now what will be the value? Because 0 and 1 is already given, x and y is already given. This is the tangent, remember. So we have to find out the equation of the normal. The point is already given. What will be the normal? It will be -1 divided by minus sin x. It is going to be 1 by sin x. What is sin x? X is 0. X is 0. So 1 by sin 0. Sin 0. What is sin 0? Sin 0 is 0 only. 1 by 0 it will come. So this is very not acceptable in mathematics, because we don't need 0 in the denominator. It is going to be infinite, undefined. But still, for the sake of completion, we have to do this. This is how it is done. We already have 1 by 0 as the normal, say, dy by dx of slope. But we already have a point. So in order to find out the equation of the normal, it will be y minus y1 equals to mx minus x1. M is going to be used as 1 by 0. Let us make it y minus 1. These are x and y. This is x equals to 0, y equals to 1 you are going to take. Y minus 1 will be equal to, this is 1 by 0. I am writing the slope. X minus x1, that is, what is x? It's 0. It's already given. So this is, just multiply this and you can eliminate this. X minus 0 equals to 0. That just means x equals to 0. That is the equation. So this is how you are going to write, okay, everything. Write the equation of the tangent drawn to the curve y equals to sin x at the point x 0, 0. dy by dx, what is this? Sin x is cos x. The point is given, x and y. So just put x as 0, cos 0 is 1, right? And the equation of the tangent, so simply y minus y1 equals to mx minus x1, both are 0, 0, so y minus 0 equals to m, x minus 0, m is what? We have already found out 1, so x minus 0, y equals x is the line of equation, x equals to y, you can call it. See, as I told you earlier that I can take 10 or 20 seconds to actually tell the logic, but you have to write it yourself, right? Okay, this is all about this discussion. Thank you so much and take care of yourself.